Hello, this is Siddhi Shingvi representing Team Athenians for the EcoLoop Energy General Championships organized by the Energy and Sustainability Club of IIT Bombay. So, the problem statement for this general championship was to convert a linear economy of a company into a circular economy and thus reduce the environmental impact of that company. So the company we have selected for this GC is the Ralston Tires, which is a global tire manufacturer and has world's most advanced medium and heavy sized truck manufacturing facilities. Along with that, it is India's fastest growing tire company and it has a big place in the world market as well. So it not only produces the bicycle tires but also produces it is also entering the two-wheeler market, three-wheeler vehicle segment as well as the heavy motor vehicle segment and now it will be expanding to the electronic vehicles as well under the name of Ralco tires. So this is a big player in the tire market industry and converting this. Now let's see how this company can work on a circular economy model. Before that, let's understand what is a circular economy and why should circular economy be adopted. So circular economy framework involves designing of a system that maximizes the sustainability for the tire production and usage and it improves its end of life management. So what are the main goals of the sustainable economy or circular economy? It is to basically extend the lifespan of the tires because this is a product based industry. The product is the main outcome of this industry. So making a circular model for this company will basically focus on the product, which is the tire. Now it will also involve reduction of the waste generation during manufacturing as well as the disposal of the tire, minimize the environmental impact during its usage and production and disposal, and life cycle optimization of the product, which involves the involvement of reuse, recycle, refurbish, and the 7 Rs. So inculcating that into the life cycle would optimize its life cycle and reduce the carbon emission. So let's have a look at the circular economy model proposed for this company and the key performance indicators which go into the which will analyze how good the model is working for the company. So circular economy framework is basically based on bringing in sustainability and sustainability in the production of the tires, in bringing in sustainability during its usage and improving its end of life disposal. So there are 5 major things which we will be focusing on. First one is the product design and manufacturing. In product design and manufacturing, using better green alternatives instead of synthetic materials to make the product, and also taking a note to improve its efficiency in terms of using fuels and giving less resistance to the engine will help to make a better design a better product and extend the life span of the product. So during the manufacturing, newer technologies like 3D printing can be adopted, which use less raw material, and so instead of setting up an entire setup for making the prototype, you can 3D print the prototype and just see how it is working. 3D printing as of now is not used for large scale manufacturing, but it can definitely be used for product design. Now, giving an example of how a natural product can make the product more efficient. So, so what uh, so what we can do is we can replace the synthetic materials which are being used for the tire by silica. So silica being a natural product will obviously make the tire eco-friendly, and not only this, silica. So inducing silica in the tires is reducing the rolling resistance it is offering to the engine. So the engine is the engine is taking up less fuel, and so this is how it is improving the efficiency of the engine. So also, after the disposal, the devulcanization of the tire is, so 100% the tire can be devulcanized and reused. So 100% reutilization of the waste material is possible if the tire is made up of silica. So this is how product design and manufacturing can have a big impact in making the product eco-friendly. So research and innovation is important for making this happen. So research and innovation is the base on which product design and manufacturing can be done. So a greater emphasis should be laid on research and innovation and using newer technologies like 3D printing. Now, life cycle management. In the life cycle management, we need to bring in more of the 7R philosophy. So refurbishing the worn out tires and recycling the waste material back into the cycle of manufacturing will definitely help to not only take resources from the nature and lead to resource depletion, but it will also generate less waste. So waste reduction is indirectly possible, and making the product more durable. So making sure that the product is durable and is working efficiently. So this is how you can manage the life cycle and make it more efficient. Circular business models. So two models can be proposed in here. So as this is a tire company, it is selling tire as a product. But what if we sell tire as a service to the customer? So the liability of its servicing and maintenance remains with the company itself, and the responsibility for the disposal of the waste will also remain with the company. So the customers will pay you for the tire as a service rather than a product. Arranging product take back programs and refurbishing them back and recycling them can also improve the waste generation and lessen it overall. So so regulatory compliance then comes into picture as to how the company is complying to the circular economy model, uh, to the regulatory, and it should report to the regulatory authorities from a time to time basis. So improving the regulatory compliance will ensure that the circular economy model is running and making a impact. So transforming from a linear economy to a circular economy, these are the steps we can take. Cradle to cradle design, in which the tire waste is being reused to make, is being reused into the uh, is being reused to make new products. So it is circularizing the life cycle of the product, giving tire as a service rather than a product. So in this, it will involve tire leasing and tire subscription services. It will also so it can be done on an annual basis or monthly basis, on which apps can be made on so for the customers to connect with the subscription services, and we can have stations for more stations for getting the tires maintained and serviced. So take back and refurbishment of the tires can be done at the stations, and so all of this will completely be a responsibility of the company. Now, the company can give performance-based contracts to the small mechanics, and so transforming this linear economy into a circular economy. What we done is create Now let's see how economic the circular model is and how viable it can be. So once you are circularizing the economy, circularizing the model, you are reducing the raw material cost because the waste, the raw material is coming from the waste. So you are reusing the waste. So that's how you are reducing the raw material cost. Next, you are extending the product life. So the company is making sure that the product life is improvised and hence per capital cost for the product is reducing. It is giving you a competitive advantage as today as people are getting more aware and moving towards sustainability. They will prefer your product or this company's product which is based on the circular economy, as it will give a lesser carbon footprint. Next, so this is how it is also improving its reputation as a company and standing out from the rest of its competitors in the market. The waste disposal cost is also minimized because, again, the same reason. The supply chain efficiency, so improving the supply chain efficiency and will give better services to the products. And so in this model, the company needs to make more service stations available for the customers so that the tires are regularly being serviced. And technological advancements, so use of 3D printing and um, more such technologies like computational modeling during the product design will help to make more better products, more sustainable products, which will have better efficacy and use less fuel. So, uh, so this is how the circular model can be made more economically viable. So overall cost reduction can be also be done by collaborating with other giants in the industry and making more efficient supply chains possible by collaborating with companies like Apollo, MRF, etc. So one such